Hey, so yesterday I was chainsawing down there at the campsite, and I had to stop before I was done with the saw because my chain came off. I guess it got loose and I wasn't paying attention to it and I hadn't checked it. So it's come off, and so now I've got to put it back on. And that's not good. I haven't even loosened that, and that was already loose. So lots of gunk. I need to clean all this out. Just put the chain right back on it. We may have to adjust this. Get it back in the... Maybe not. So what I'm gonna do is adjust this tightening screw you can see it inching its way out. That right there is about how I normally have it. Maybe it needs to be a little tighter, but you don't want it so tight that it won't run. It's got a nice snap back to it. So now I've got that set. I've got to adjust that nut. All right, now we'll check we got some fuel. We'll check our barn chain oil level. And it could use some. About to run out of bar and chain oil. Need to order some more. All right, so I think it's ready. I'm gonna give it a test and see. Hey, Lucy, turn the garage. So what I like to do, I like to run it and check to make sure that it's lubricating, and I usually hold it up against the side of the house here, and you can see it'll spray oil on in a row, like right under where the bar is. So it seems to be doing pretty good. It ran pretty good. It might be a little tight. I don't think it's too tight, but we'll see. I can take my, I'll have my screwdriver with me in my socket, so in case I need to adjust it while I'm out in the woods. But when I was out there, the part that I didn't get to finish was the part where I was gonna make it where I could turn around this Viking in the woods, and so I got it in there, but I got it stuck. So I got a few more trees to saw out. I want to make a good turnaround, and then I think we'll be ready. I think it'll be at least a good time or a good place for going camping the first time. So we can always make improvements. Hey, so back down here working on the campsite. Brought some wood, you can see there, on the Viking. I did some more chainsawing, didn't get it on video. Really only chopped down a couple of trees so I can drive the Viking on down and around, and then turn it around to come back out, because it's a pretty tight squeeze. That thing's really long. But this is what I've got cleared out. This will be where my fire pit is. I've still got to go get some rocks, put around it. I think I'll go ahead and build a fire in it here in a little bit. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but maybe we can go ahead and do some camping tonight. This is, I think, big enough where the tent can go. It's not completely level. We'll see how it is. If it's really bad, then for the future, if we come back, which we should, I may come in here and put something down trying to level it out a little bit. But I'll take you and show you the creek. So I cleared off some of the stuff that was right here on the bank so you can really look down and see the creek. It's pretty good sized creek. My kids like to play in it, so I'm sure that's what they'll be doing when we're down here. Lots of rocks and stuff. On down here is a big, it's kind of dammed up where there's been some debris washed down the creek. And you can kind of see it. So, but the cool thing about this creek is that most of it is the creek bottom's just solid rock. And you can kind of see right here, I mean, it's just solid. So that can be fun when you're walking around, although it can get slick at times. So, but yeah, it's beautiful down in here. There's lots of ferns and stuff growing. It stays pretty wet, but I like it. I think it'll be a great place to camp. And we've got the bank that goes up kind of behind us, so and we don't have to really worry about the creek coming up out of the bed and up over the bank, because the banks are so high. And we found a good spot that's kind of sloped over here to go down, so maybe I can work on that, cleaning that out, so we can easily get in and out without having to climb down this big bank. So, but I'm gonna start trying to get the fire going. I think I'll build me something to put to stack my wood on. I got a tarp that I'm gonna put over the wood, but I saw some stuff on the internet where you take a couple of cinder blocks and put on each side, and then run some 2x4s and make like a little firewood holder. So that gets it up off the ground, and you can stack a right much on it, and then I'll cover it over with a tarp and maybe put some rocks on each side on the ground. So we'll see how it goes. So we got the campsite done, and we've got the tent set up and fire going. We've already cooked some hot dogs and roasted some marshmallows, made some s'mores. So it's really nice. We played in the creek a little bit, and the kids really enjoyed that. You can see over here we've got the tent set up, and the Vikings over there beside it. So it's a nice little area, got plenty of space. Works well having the Viking turnaround now. So we'll see how it goes tonight. I'll see you later.